Yeah, I know. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start. Please come take your seats. Thank you. There's a whole empty table at the front. Please come sit at it. We need atmosphere in here. Come on, people. That's crazy. Come and make some new friends. That's what beer is about, people. Come sit with some people you've not talked to before. Be brave. YouTube that needs me to house. So I'm going to do that now before we go live. Okay, guys, welcome to the 2021 African Beer Cup Awards. So we're about to go live on Zoom and YouTube as well, but before we do that, we do the little housekeeping things which are not really of interest to people who are watching in Nigeria. First of all, toilets are there and there. Kindly use them. Thank you. As some of you may be aware, there's a pandemic going on, so unfortunately I will not be hugging winners. We'll be doing the Charlie Papazian fist bump. I want to put that out there so we don't have the awkward this thing where you don't know what you're doing. So, secret hugs later. Masks, if you're coming up to collect an award, in the event that any of you are lucky enough for such a thing, mask on for a photo. Our photographer Marla is right here. Whoop, whoop. Please stick around, whip your mask off for a grinning photo. I will be out of the way so there's social distancing, so you can have your moment without having to smile behind a mask. So we're going to go through the awards, then we'll have two special awards, which we'll announce a little bit later on. Food will be served afterwards. Keep your badge on that entitles you to food and beverages at the bar. As I said, we're on Zoom and YouTube as well. Random thing to say perhaps, but these tables are not sturdy for dancing on. So please do not. We don't want to tell you how we discovered this and the setup for this, but yeah, no dancing on tables. Sad, but it's the way it is. Please share on social media with the hashtag African Beer Cup on Twitter and on Facebook. Please do not share photos of big groups of people hugging without wearing masks, but please do share happy faces of people collecting their awards, or if you win an award, please share, tag us and hashtag African Beer Cup. I think, are we going, okay, now going live, which is now super awkward because I don't know whether to look at you or to look at the camera. Is it now, can I welcome people who are elsewhere? Is it live? Okay, welcome to everybody who's not here at the awards in Cape Town. Big, big welcome to everybody on Zoom and YouTube to the 2021 African Beer Cup Awards. Woo! I want to quickly start with some thanks To the African Beer Cup team, big thank you. It's not a small thing to put together. Huge thank you to Sandy. Where is she? Why is she not here? She's looking outside. Sandy, who's always like, have you got this? You know, did you remember this? Do you need a ride here? Is there anything I can do? Sandy is wonderful. We couldn't do it without her. Round of applause for Sandy, please. He's probably not going to look up because he's the busiest person here tonight, but Keith has been amazing. He started with Bev Plus Dematech earlier this year, was totally thrown in at the deep end with the African Beer Cup, has been made to design everything and to put the whole, you know, the thing together with all the social media and the video. So please give him a big whoop to Keith. Wonderful right-hand woman who is at my right-hand side this evening, who I definitely could not have done this without, the magnificent Anaya. Obviously, huge thanks to our sponsors this evening, our gold sponsor, Viaman, and then we, whoops for Viaman. We have a number of silver sponsors this evening, Micromatic, Fermentis, Bleffer, and Hofsteiner. Big thank you to them. To the Beer Association of South Africa, who have sponsored a special award, which we will tell you more about later, and it's very exciting. So yay for Basa. And of course to our venue sponsors. We held the Cape Town judging at Devil's Peak in Epping, and then we held the Joburg judging at Hobbs End in Johannesburg, who I believe are tuning in. Hi at Hobbs End. They were incredibly helpful. Julian and Wendy at Hobbs End were running around shopping for crackers and stuff because I didn't have a car. Meanwhile, at Devil's Peak, I was basically handed the keys to the brewery and told to close the door on my way out, which is quite something. So these guys, like, we couldn't have done it without them. So many, many thanks to you guys. Say thank you to David here and to Julian and Joburg for the tech thing, because I have no clue when it comes to, you know, all the, like, I do social media on the putting it out there side, but all the technical side wouldn't have a clue. So big thank you. And finally, but massively, to our judges. You cannot have a competition without awesome judges. The judges give up their time. We had judges who took days of leave, their annual leave from work, who dropped everything, who missed children's birthday parties, not their own children, who drove a very long way and gave up entire weekends to come and judge. They get travel expenses and lunch, but they don't get paid for judging, you know, and they give up their time and they do it because they love beer. So I want a huge, huge round of applause for our judges. So before we get started, quick thing about the competition. So we launched in 2019. This is only the second time because, for fairly obvious reasons, we had to cancel last year. We didn't know what the uptake would be like this year because of, you know, COVID and everything, and people not being allowed to sell alcohol and hospitality struggles all over Africa. So when we started, I thought maybe 120 entries would be good, and then we got to 140. Then we beat the first year and we got 144, and I was like, perfect. Then we got past 180. I was like, do I dare think we would break 200? And we ended up with 210 entries from 12 different countries, which I thought was amazing. For those of you that don't know, a big difference with the African Beer Cup compared to other competitions is that everything gets judged twice. So sometimes, you know, a judge has a bad day, or there's someone who doesn't understand the style and they shout louder than someone else on the table, and the beer maybe doesn't get the result that it should have got. So everything gets judged twice. Thanks, Sean, for setting up the system. This is my husband, Sean, is the co-founder of the competition. It's an awesome way to judge. It's also a logistical nightmare, but it's great. Everything gets judged at least twice. Then if there's a difference of more than 7 points between the two judgings, then it gets judged a third time. We had about 25% were judged a third time, which was down on the previous year, which is great. We hope to get to a point one day where nothing needs judging the first time because, you know, the judges are all on board with each other. You will see when we start announcing, which is going to happen in about 2 minutes, that in some categories there's no gold. In some categories there's only a gold. In some categories there's a bronze and a gold, but no silver. There are score thresholds. So if there was nothing that reached over a certain score, so it's, I will tell you what the BJCP is scored out of 50. So for a bronze it was 30, for a silver 35, and for a gold was 40. So you'll just see, in case you're wondering why some categories have gold and some don't, and some have silver and some don't, that's why. In a lot of cases, we'll have bronze, silver, and gold, and all of those beers scored very highly. You know, and so maybe somebody scored a 36, but still didn't get a medal because someone else scored 37, 40, and 45, or whatever. I think without further ado, we will get started. If you're coming up to collect an award, please don't tread on this light here. Please go around this way, and I will hand you your award, and don't forget to stick around for a photograph. So we've got we judged the BJCP, the Beer Judge Certification Program. There are 34 categories in the BJCP, and we had entries in 31 of them this year. This was up from, I think it was 28 the first time we did it. So we'll just go through the categories. We'll do bronze, silver, gold, and then we'll get to the other awards a little bit later on. So we are going to start. Thank you for your light applause. Okay, our first category, which is standard American beer. Check that. I've got a few extra slides here that I don't know about. Castle Lager, Anheuser-Busch.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Those of you who know anything about this category know how this is going to go. Don't sit down for too long, Russell. Silver medal, Castle Light, Anheuser-Busch. I'll just give you a moment to put that down because the gold medal goes to Lion Lager and Anheuser-Busch.
Mark. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, category 2 is international lager. The bronze medal goes to Darling Brew for just beer. And the silver medal, an international lager, Nile Special, Anheuser-Busch InBev. Nile Special is from Uganda, I believe, if I remember correctly. You can ask me a story about Nile Special later. I'll tell you a story afterwards. And the gold medal goes to Maluti Premium Beer and Anheuser-Busch InBev. This is our first entry from the Sutu.
Thank you.
Category 3 is Czech lager. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody. We don't have any. Do I have a metal plate in my head? We don't have anybody from the brewery this evening, but I believe they are in the Zoom and watching. I hope so. The silver medal goes to Delta Lager from Okavango Craft Brewery in Botswana. And there's also nobody here to collect this gold, unfortunately. But they're also watching, I believe, in the Zoom. I haven't actually seen who's there. Gold medal to Saggy Stone Brewing Company, Dark Horse Lager. Okay, our next category is, so some of the BJCP categories sound a little random. This isn't, they could probably work on the wording of this one. Pale Malty European Lager. The bronze medal goes to Lone Shed Lager from Mountain Brewing Company. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked there, didn't press the And the silver medal, sadly not here, but I believe they're watching online. I like saying this because it makes everyone very excited online. Roof of Africa Craft Brewery in Namibia. I'm not sure how to say this. I was looking at this yesterday. I'm not quite sure how to say this, but I'm looking forward to receiving a message tomorrow telling me how to say this. Congratulations, Roof of Africa Craft Brewery in Namibia. If only they were here for the Pale Bitter European Beer category. Bronze medal, Roof of Africa Craft Brewery for the Roof Pilsner. Congratulations, guys. And it would be one of those moments where they mustn't sit down because the silver medal also went to Roof of Africa Craft Brewery for the Roof Draft. Next category, Amber Multi-European Lager. And the bronze medal goes to Brauhaus Africa for the Brauhaus Marathon. Not hugging him is very difficult for me. She's the best hugger. And the silver medal, alas, there's no one here to collect it. Namibia Breweries, Camelthorn Brewing Company, Urbach Beer. In the category of amber bitter European beer, the bronze medal, no one here to collect, but I'm pretty sure they're watching online, is Swakopmund Brewing Company for their Helles. Obviously based in Namibia, well, maybe not obviously, they're from Namibia. And in the category of amber bitter European beer, the silver medal goes to Richmond Hill Brewing Company for Twin Fin Calabier. The next category is dark European lager, and the bronze medal goes to Crafty D's Brewing Company for their Dunkel. Also win the award for the people who traveled the furthest to be here tonight. These guys have flown from Tanzania to come tonight. In the category of dark European lager, the silver medal goes to Brauhaus Africa for the Brauhaus Dunkel. The next category, strong European beer. Unfortunately, they're not here to collect their gold medal. Swakopmund Brewing Company, Urbach. In the category of German wheat beer, the bronze medal goes to Darling Brew for Pixie Dust. And the silver medal, Urban Brewing Company, Talisman. The next category is British Bitter, and the bronze medal, sadly not here to collect, hopefully watching online, Okavango Craft Brewery, Panhandle Pale Ale. The silver medal in British Bitter, also not here to collect, believe having a little watch party at home. The award goes to Jack Black's Brewing Company for Butcher Block Pale Ale. And the gold medal, Newland Spring Brewing Company, Jacob's Pale Ale.
Sorry. Thank you very much.
The category of Pale Commonwealth Beer. The bronze medal goes to Asa Brew Craft Brewery for Pale Whale.
There's a camera there. Thank you.
In the Pale Commonwealth Beer category, the silver medal goes to Afro-Caribbean Brewing Company for Dissident Golden Ale. In the category of brown British beer, the bronze medal, there's no one here. I'm not sure if they're watching online, hopefully are. The bronze medal goes to Swagger Breweries for their African Porter. And in the category of Irish beer, not here, almost definitely watching online, I believe, the bronze medal goes to Friar's Habit Craft Brewery in Pretoria for the extra stout. In the Irish beer category, the silver medal goes to Richmond Hill Brewing Company for Two Rat Man. And the gold medal in the Irish beer category goes to the brewery for Hermanus Nitro Stout. Just to let you know, we're on category, if memory serves, 16 now, or 17 of 34. So we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Okay, in the category of dark British beer, the bronze medal goes to Striped Horse for Striped Horse Milk Stout. And the silver medal goes to Anheuser-Busch InBev for Castle Milk Stout.
Thank you.
In the category of strong British ale, we only have one medal, and it's a gold. And it goes to Triggerfish Brewing for Stonefish. This next category was our most entered category in the competition. the category of Pale American Ale, which doesn't only include American Pale Ale, there's a range of other beers in there. The bronze medal goes to Friendship Beer Company for Liberty. Silver medal winner couldn't be here this evening, but they are having a little watch party in KZN. Stop Nose Brewery for Loco Coco. And sadly, there's nobody here to collect a gold medal in this category, which went to Birkenhead Brewery for their Honey Blonde. Please excuse me while I have a sip of beer. Might I encourage you to do the same? Okay, we are moving on to Amber and Brown American beer. The bronze medal, nobody here to collect, hopefully watching in the Zoom room. Mad Giant for True Grit. Also, hopefully watching in the Zoom room for their silver medal. Need more hands. Agar's Brewery for Agar's Red Ale. In the category of American Porter and Stout, the bronze medal goes to the Friendship Beer Company for the Stout. Silver medal goes to Darling Brew for Black Mist. Congratulations, sir. And the gold medal, hopefully they're watching. I understand they were having a little watch party at their brewery in Nigeria. Patua Brewery for Black Gold. Probably one of the most hotly rated categories of the evening, the category of IPA. The bronze medal goes to Devil's Peak Brewing Company for Juicy Lucy. Silver medal, get ready KZN, That Brewing Company for Milkshake IPA. And the gold medal goes to Richmond Hill Brewing Company. Category of Strong American Ale. The bronze medal goes to Darling Brew for Warlord. And the gold medal goes to Afro-Caribbean Brewing Company for In the category of European Sour Ale, don't get too comfortable. Afro-Caribbean Brewing Company for Dragon. And the gold medal in the European Sour Ale, sadly not here to collect, Hazeldean Brewing Company for Plum Lambic. Hopefully they're watching on Zoom or YouTube. Congratulations. Look how quiet you guys are. We were so worried about background noise and stuff. You guys are like really good children. Category of Belgian Ale, the bronze medal goes to Darling Brew for Bone Crusher. And the gold medal goes to Crafty D's Brewing Company for Weekend. In the category of Strong Belgian Ale, the bronze medal goes to the French Beer Company for La Saison. And the silver medal to Darling Brew for Long Claw. Okay, the next category, Trappist Ale. The bronze medal goes to Long Beach Brewery for Double Trouble. And the silver medal to Triggerfish Brewing for Crazy Diamond. Just a few left. American Wild Ale. The bronze medal goes to Soul Barrel Brewing for Live Culture. hand this guy the microphone later. I don't know if any of you see what happens when you hand this guy the microphone. In the category of American Wild Ale, the silver medal goes to Hazeldean Brewing Company for Flemish Acid Ale. And in the category of American Wild Ale, the gold medal goes to Devil's Peak Brewing Company for Stones Volume 1. In the category of fruit beer, sadly not here to collect, but hopefully watching online, the silver medal goes to Brewster's Craft for Tolakazi Mango Beer. Also not here this evening, but watching from Johannesburg, I believe. In the category of spiced beer, the bronze medal goes to Pause Beer Company for Lime Lager. This category is quite an exciting category in the African beer scene, I think. The category of alternative fermentables. The bronze medal goes to Brewster's Craft for Tolakazi Sorghum Pilsner. And also not here to collect the silver medal, but hopefully tuned in from Zambia. Silver medal goes to Wild Dog Brewery for Shempa. In the category of wood beer, bronze medal goes to Devil's Peak Brewing Company for Fanny Hose. Silver medal to Darling Brew for Arrowhead Vintage 2020. And the gold medal, sadly not here. Oh wait, that's not entirely true. The gold medal goes to Hazeldean and Frontier Beer Company for the Haymaker Round 4. And our final category of the evening is specialty beer. The bronze medal goes to a brewery that's hopefully tuning in from Pretoria. Friars Habit Craft Brewery for Mary Imperial Irish Red Ale. Silver medal, hopefully tuning in from the Netherlands, Jump Brewing for Extra Hoppy Lager. And the gold medal here this evening to collect it. Friendship Beer Company for the Small Batch Series Session IPA. Okay, we have two special awards. The first one I'm I'm going to hand over in a moment. I'm handing over to Bassa, but I'm not quite sure who's coming up. The Bassa African Celebration Award. Troy from the Beer Association of South Africa is going to come up and present the award. Troy, do you want to introduce the award or do you want me to do it? We have not rehearsed this, as you can tell. Okay. So the award is designed to just encourage people to celebrate what's awesome about Africa. So the award celebrates somebody who's using African ingredients, traditional African ingredients in their beer. So it was, when we looked at the beers that were using traditional African ingredients, it was the beer that had the highest score and was definitely sort of, what I'm looking for here, showcasing African ingredients in their beer. Mr. May, would you like to come up?
Yes. That looks lovely. So yeah, they're not actually here tonight. They're not actually here tonight, but let's give a big round of applause to Thatcher Brewery Company for their Black Coal Imperial Stout. Lucy has allowed me to speak for 10 to 15 minutes. Just I can sing a few songs now. Guys, just want quick words from Bassa. We are very excited and very thrilled to be involved with an African Beer Cup. I'd like us to take 5 seconds just to congratulate Lucy and the team. The Beer Association of South Africa is extremely proud to be involved in this competition, and we look forward to many competitions in the near future. And we are extremely excited to be bringing this award and celebrating everything that is African. So thank you very much. Good evening.
So it's amazing having the Beer Association on board, and it's the first time this award's been given, and it's gone to a small brewery, Nigeria's first microbrewery, which I think is pretty awesome. I don't know how we're going to get it to them, but that's the next problem. It's very breakable, so we'll see what happens. We'll get it to you somehow, guys. I really hope you're watching in Nigeria. Yeah, I'm told you are watching. Massive congratulations. Round of applause, please, for us. Okay, and now we're down to the one remaining award. So despite the fact that we're called the African Beer Cup, we decided not to go with a cup. We decided, you know, we want to celebrate everything that's African, and what we did the first year, and we've done again this year, is we collaborated with an artist to create a painting for the winner. The artist, who also hopefully is watching on YouTube, his name is Papas Koza. I actually met him earlier this year when I was in Johannesburg. I did a whole tour around Tembisa, which is a huge township just outside Joburg. And I met Papas. He'd actually done a drawing of me, which moved me to tears. He was born and raised in Tembisa by a single mum, and he fell in love with art as a child. He said he dreamed of becoming a superhero. And from watching cartoons, you know, wanting to be a superhero, and he started to draw himself as a superhero, and that's where his love for art started. His art is magnificently vibrant and colorful, just what you kind of expect from African art. And then when I saw his stuff, it was actually Sean. I'd taken photographs. He's like, you need to ask this guy to do the painting. So we've worked back and forth. We had this very nerve-wracking time getting the painting. I was like, it's great working with an artist in Johannesburg. How are we going to get the painting to Cape Town now with like 3 days to go? We managed to do it, and we are about to unveil it. I just want to explain how the overall winner is chosen. So all of the gold medals are then tasted again. So we get a handpicked panel of judges to do the best of show judging. And all of the gold medals are basically tasted against each other. They're still on their own merits of what they're meant to be. You know, so it's like, is this a better IPA than this is a stout? It's very difficult, and it was not a quick thing. Friendships have been forever broken over this. It was not an easy decision in the end, you know, and some people will never speak to other people again, I think. Like, there was real thought and deliberation went into it. I want to thank the guys who came out and judged. It's really fun judging the best of show, but it's also very hard because you're now putting a light lager against an imperial stout, against a barley wine. You know, it's a very difficult thing. This is the painting. Not sure what's going to fit first. I think I brought this well. Are you wanting to up your The 2021 Best Beer in Africa winner. I really should have wrapped this not so well. Just give me a moment here. If you guys can just get your glasses ready for a cheers. Is Afro-Caribbean Brewing Company. Speech. Rochelle's not one for the speeches, but I'm sure Greg's got a few words to say if anybody wants to hear something.
That's cool.
I like it, short and sweet. Yeah. Guys, that is the end. Thank you so much. Everybody who joined online, I hope you can follow what is going on and you can understand what I'm saying, because I have a tendency apparently to ramble and speak too quickly. Thank you so much for joining us on Zoom and on YouTube. For those of you who are not here tonight, we'll work out how to get your awards to you soon. Everybody here, thank you so much for coming out. We have, the food should be ready now, so go help yourselves to food. There are beers in the coolers. We are also, in a short while, we will bring out the remaining cans and bottles of the gold medal winning beers, which we'll put on the tables. Wait to help yourselves, please. Okay, food will be ready in about 15 minutes, which gives you plenty of time to get yourselves a few beers. Big thanks again to all of our sponsors, to the whole team, to you guys for turning up. Massive cheers for Beers in Africa.